right. So welcome everybody to our Neora presentation. And this is geared mainly towards people in the hospitality industries, whether that be hotels or restaurants, doesn't really matter. We know, and I will never forget when I heard the news on TV, they said over a third of the entire restaurant industry in the United States was laid off. That was almost 3 weeks ago. Before all the big layoffs were happening, they started to close down our industry. And I knew, spending 22 years in the restaurant industry, that is going to be devastating to many, many people, because so many people that work a 9 to 5 live check to check and are hardworking, but there's also so many people that literally live shift to shift and are extremely hardworking as well. Or they're working in the restaurant industry or hotel industry, hospitality, to supplement their income. And when I was introduced to Neora a handful of years ago by a friend of mine who was also in the restaurant industry. His family owned over 30 restaurants at one time. And when he called me up and said he was going to send me night cream in the mail, I wasn't like, yeah. I said, excuse me? It's not every day your buddy calls you up and says he's going to send you face cream. But he told me who the CEO of the company was, and so I signed up immediately. Now I'm going to share my story at the end, but to say this company's changed my life is an understatement. And again, if you're a guest on this call, write down any questions you have. Start writing down names of people that you know that might be in the industry that you think they absolutely would love to hear this information. But we want to welcome you tonight. We're going to go through this information very quickly. And at the end, we're going to share just a couple stories of people from your industry, from our industry, that have had success or are on their way to having a lot of success, but nevertheless, they joined the business and their life's starting to change. So I'm going to go ahead and share my screen and get right into it. Awesome. I learned how to do all this, not in the restaurant industry. Here we go. So I spent over, like I said, I spent over 20 years in the restaurant industry, and I absolutely loved it. It was the best of times and the worst of times. And if you're from the industry, you know that's the truth. It's a love-hate relationship. The hours are hell, but the energy and the controlled chaos and the relationships and the patrons that come in is unparalleled. And it was so rewarding. I have friends from all over the world because of the industry that I was in. But I was always looking for a way to get out near the end of the 22 years of my run. I was introduced to this, and I'm going to share with you the information that was shared with me. I guarantee you with Neora, who are we? Our mission's to transform lives globally by helping people look, feel their best, and live a better life through innovative products, an incomparable opportunity, dedication to happiness, personal growth, and commitment to, and I'm adding people here, a commitment to community. Now, I don't know how many orientations you guys have been to at restaurants, but you probably put in the VCR tape if you're my age, or they set you down and they did orientation and they talked about their mission. They talked about their values. And a lot of the times, many companies don't know how to live up to that. But our company absolutely lives up to this mission. Our products are botanically based, scientifically driven, multifunctional, extremely safe and clean, and absolutely easy to use. Now, that's our entire product line right there. We've done $2 billion in sales with just that. Imagine if you had a menu that just had one piece of paper, it had 14 to 17 items, and you said, hey, we're a restaurant and we've got 17 items on the menu. We've done $2 billion in 8 years. That's some pretty insane menu items. And that's what we have to offer for you when it comes to beauty, health, and wellness. Now, our products are multifunctional. Every single product has more than one active ingredient. In fact, multiple, like our night cream, which did $100 million its very first year. And compare that to other products that have one active ingredient with a bunch of filler and fluff. This is my 1 week result. It took away the redness, my crow's feet. This is my mom after 28 days with the night cream. I mean, this is when my business took off, because even though I got my results, I didn't do anything for 2 years. I'll talk about that. But when my mom got these results and I started sharing them, people said, what happened to your mom's face? This is a fraternity brother of mine, Tom White. He's a hockey guy from Chicago. He saw me on Facebook. His wife said, you should try it. He tried our night cream, day cream, and cleanser on his entire head. I say he looks like the best looking egg now. This is Ricardo Maldonado. He's a business partner down in Texas. He took his after photos at 91 year and 2 year. He literally aged backwards. Look at that's insane. He won our 90-day contest, so I'll talk about that. Our products work on all skin types, all skin tones. Look at the deep lines gone, the even skin texture and tone. My friend Tara Adams in Florida, the Angry 11's gone. The pore size is diminished on her cheeks. Her skin looks like porcelain. This next picture is her mother-in-law. Are you kidding me? It doesn't even look like the same person. She said, Tim, I used Merle Norman for over 50 years. As a favor to my daughter-in-law, I tried this for 90 days. I needed a new haircut because I got a new face. Again, our products work on men, women, old, young, doesn't matter your ethnicity, evens that skin texture, that tone. People are happy. My friend Cameron Brooks, my first job was at Chili's. I was 18, I was a busboy. Cameron was a server. He saw me on Facebook years later doing this business. He said, I want to try that. This is our eye serum, which gives instant and long-term results because it doesn't tear down the eye area underneath the eye. This is our friend Carol Klein. She's a 5-time New York Times bestselling author using our eye patches. She's a bestselling author for the Chicken Soup series. She's also in this business. This is a picture before and after with our cleanser, night cream, and day cream. Excuse me, this is Kate Stevens. She's a teacher out of Iowa. She's a business partner. And look at that's the IllumiBoost. The IllumiBoost is a brightener and shield. It's got vitamin C, niacinamide, but the vitamin C is separate from the rest of the ingredients to keep it nice and potent. You can learn more about that later, but those are the results. Our complexion acne pads, off the charts. Newsweek did an article before we even launched, and you can find more about how this was all formulated, but this is my friend Rachel. Look at the results there. This is 8 weeks with our complexion pads and our botanical cleanser. So 2 products, 8 weeks, insane results. So my friend Allie Wedding out in Pittsburgh, the blackhead's gone. This is my friend Diana. Now she's not really my friend. She's a friend of a friend. A friend of mine here in Chicago is an esthetician. She saw me on Facebook posting results. She reached out and said, I have a friend who's an esthetician. She's tried every product for acne, can't get rid of it. Can she try your acne product? I sent her 10 pads. That's it, and those are her results after 10 pads. Firmageddon, what's Firmageddon? Now, this is something you want to pay attention to if you've had babies, cellulite, loose skin, dimples. Firm Cream. It's our firming cream. It's topical, all natural, non-invasive. Tammy Meese is on our team in California. When you get results like this on your neck and results like that on her arm, that's her arm, you're walking out of the house with confidence, with bathing suits, tank tops. We don't sell products so much as we sell confidence. You like that tagline there? They like that at the table, selling the wine. This is my friend Kelly Lieberman in Kansas City, was a customer first. He said, I want to be a customer. I don't believe it. You ever heard that before? These are her 30-day results with our firm on her neck and chest. These are her legs. Yes, I have permission to share these. Her friends didn't believe these results, so she had to take them to the bathroom at a coffee shop to take down her pants and say, look at my legs. I swear to God, these are my results. She actually went into our 90-day contest. Hopefully she can win. If you know anyone that had a baby, it's our friend who's a Pilates instructor. It doesn't matter if you eat right and exercise. That skin, that excess skin, sometimes just can't go away. Our firming cream will take it.
It went off.
And if you could mute yourself,
put it back on.
Could you mute yourself, please? Thank you so much. And then this right here is going to be Erms. She's on our team in the Philippines. I have team in multiple countries. She's on my team in the Philippines. So if you have love handles, gone with the firming cream. Chan Anderson in Australia is one of our top customer getters. Why? She's a walking billboard. She lost 150 pounds. Her doctor said, you'll probably have to go under the knife. She said, her friend said, let's try this product first. 90-day results. Absolutely incredible. This is my fiance. This is she's a scientist. And I will never forget when we came out with this cream, she's like, all right, if this stuff works, I'm going to make sure that none of my colleagues who are scientists are going to say, oh, is this variable or that variable? You ate differently or you dieted or worked out. So she recorded everything. These are her results in 8 weeks with the firm. Can you say the firm works? You better believe it. And again, 4 times a year, we will ask our customers to send in their results. And we have what we call 90-day contest. We give first, second, third place and pay up to $3,000, $1,000, and $500 for you sending in results if we choose your results. 4 times a year. That's insane. This right here is going to be our April promotion. It's absolutely huge. you save a total of $164. You're going to get 5 products for 164 bucks. The night cream, which is like the mask. You're going to get the cleanser, which is a botanical cleanser face wash, the complexion pads, the IV moisture hydrogel eye patches, and as a bonus, you're going to get our Invisiblock, and I'm going to tell you what that is right now. But all these products right here is what we call our at-home facial set. Why? Because how many people can't go to their salon and spa? And if you could please mute your line. Thank you so much. This is our Invisiblock. Invisiblock is not just a sunscreen. It's a gel, it's makeup primer as well. Lightweight, non-greasy, so it doesn't streak white. It airbrushes your skin. It protects from UVA, UVB, and blue light. What's blue light? This is blue light. Blue light penetrates your skin deeper than UVA and UVB, and it comes from our smart devices, which, by the way, you're on right now. And then we have sets to save money. If you get the night cream, day cream cleanser, and the Invisiblock, you're going to get a 42% saving as a preferred customer. If you get the night cream, day cream, eye serum, the IllumiBoost, vitamin C, and the cleanser, you save 35% if you get it as a kit as a preferred customer. There we go. And I'm going to go back one here. This is our wellness line. So we just showed you our skincare line. Now let's talk about our wellness line. Cellular health with Youth Factor, brain health with EHT, sleep and energy, and gut health. Which one of these areas would you like to see improvement in? Because our Youth Factor, what it has in it is fruits and vegetables, cellular energy blend, antioxidants, 2 patent pending ingredients. What's not in it is gluten, soy, dairy, GMO. Like I said, our products are super clean. But we have products that help you to reveal brighter looking skin from the inside out. And that is our Youth Factor. So our Youth Factor, this is what this young lady took. She didn't take any topicals. This right here is Shannon Wagner. This is also our Youth Factor, cellular health. This is Leslie Hawker. She's one of our top performers in our company. She, not only has a pocket full of money, but a head full of hair is what I like to say. Because everyone looks in the mirror and sees one thing they want to change. Like my friend Dan Duggan here in Chicago. He saw me posting these results and said, Tim, will that work on my hair? I said, we don't market the Youth Factor for hair growth, but people have noticed that as a side effect. We have a 30-day money-back guarantee, so take your pictures, and if it doesn't work, we'll get your money back. We didn't have to get his money back. He stayed a customer for sure. EHT, this is for brain health. This came out of 20 years research at Princeton University. 20 years at Princeton University. Princeton holds the patent to EHT. Signum Biosciences out of Princeton came up with this for focus, memory, recall. Our brain is the motherboard of our body, and it just makes sense to take care of it. My fiance, her background for 9 years was neuroscience. This is a top-notch, if not one of the best, brain supplements on the market. There we go. Sleep and energy. Who needs more energy? When you take our sleep and energy chews together, it balances your circadian rhythm and lowers your cortisol levels. It has reishi mushroom, ashwagandha root. Do they work? My friend didn't believe me. She had a Fitbit, so she said, I'm gonna record my sleep for over a week. And then I'm gonna take one sleep chew. 2 hours, 2, 2, 1, 1, 2, 4, 1, and then 6 hours and 37 minutes, I'd say they work. How about Prolistic? Does anyone have gut health issues? My fiance no longer says you need to see a doctor about that, Tim, because Prolistic has absolutely changed our household. I no longer, there we go. I no longer am bloated, gassy all the time. I'm regular. So to say this has changed my life is an understatement. All you got to do is clip the top, put it on your tongue like a pixie stick. And if you want all of the wellness products, you're going to save 40% as a preferred customer. Rather than paying $366 total for all the products, you pay $221 as a preferred customer. This is why everyone's talking about us. All the results that you just saw is why everyone's talking about us. Town and Country, Shape, Forbes, you name it. We've never paid for an article. It's always been an editor's pick. So who are we? Because you can have, and I just heard of another company going down yesterday. A friend of mine who's in the business did a Facebook Live, and she said, I love these products. These products have changed my life. I get them for free, blah, blah, blah. But our company just decided to stop doing network marketing and direct sales, and they're stopping business. And she's like, it's blowing my mind. what that tells me is it doesn't matter how great your products are, how great your compensation plan is, how great everything is. If your leadership is not top notch, everything falls to the wayside without great leadership. Jeff Olson his nickname's the Millionaire Maker. And that to me, it sounds so cheesy, but he's created more millionaires than anyone in this industry. He's the best-selling author of The Slight Edge, which is a book about doing simple activities to create massive success over a long period of time, not instant gratification, which most people think these companies in this industry is get rich quick. He is the opposite of the quantum leap. He actually wrote a book about it. Created the Neora Rhythm, which is the system that we have to help people, especially busy people, have success. Live Happy Magazine, he spoke in front of the United Nations to help start the International Day of Happiness. To say this guy is one of the best, spent 3 days with Oprah Winfrey when he owned his own personal development station that you had to prescribe to. I mean, he is top-notch leadership. He's the reason I signed up, not because of skincare. We only had 1-2 products when I got started. But we're also a company that loves to give back. $5 million to Big Brothers Big Sisters, World Vision, the Ripple Foundation, 17 innovative products, and that's it. We're adding one more next month, but we call them superhero products. What sets us apart, though, is the ingredients inside. They're proprietary and exclusive. You'll not find them anywhere in any other product. You can't be copied here. Number 1 in Inc. 500 in our category. Fitbit was in our category for products and services. They came in number 53 the same year. We came in number 1 for products and services. Now close to $2 billion in sales, multiple countries, 3 years in the top 20 for Direct Selling Association, which is the watchdog of the industry. And this right here. Why are we talking to you about an opportunity right now? Because everyone's out of work. When all companies are letting people go and laying off, we're actually growing. We grew 26% in North America over the past 2 months. And there's a couple reasons for that. Number 1, it's called the lipstick effect. Most people would think, well, people aren't going to buy these products when they don't have money. Not so. It's called the lipstick effect. In the Great Depression, lipstick was the number 1 product sold. And ever since and in every recession, what they call is luxury products like health, wellness, beauty, their sales go up. So that's one reason. The second reason is people love routine. When their life is flipped upside down and they no longer have the routine, their beauty and wellness routines keep them in that routine. And number 2, self-care. How many people do you know forgot to take a shower for 2 days, and when they do, they feel like $1 million bucks? And so these 2 reasons are why people are buying our products. But the biggest reason why our company is growing, we're a home-based business. You do this business from home. You don't have to leave your house. Did you know the number 1 Google search is how do I start a home-based business? It was number 1 in California and Texas, and it's exploding now because people see that this thing might not be the end so near. The industry we're in is $4.2 trillion, and it's growing. It's evergreen. Forbes magazine said 4 out of 5 Americans, 4 out of 10 Americans will be joining a home-based business by the year 2020. It's 2020. And we're having a little based on what I just said. Everyone, 6.6 million people have claimed unemployment, and that's going to double. They're saying it's going to go to 13 million people. So what do we have to offer? We have those products, and all you have to do is let them know they exist. All you have to do is say, watch this video, jump on this Zoom. May or may not be interested. It's okay. If you are, great. Let's keep going. If not, no big deal. I know, just think about all the people and all the restaurants we've all worked at and the people we know on our Facebook and our phone. If all we did was say, hey, take a look, may or may not be interested, and if you are interested, great. If not, I keep going because I'm friends with over 4,000 people on Facebook. I have hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of people on my phone. Who cares if they're not interested, right? I'm looking for the people that are, and that's why I've been able to grow an international business. And here's one of the big reasons. Business isn't evolving, it already has. Netflix took over Blockbuster. Uber took over taxis. Airbnb is the largest hotel chain in the world. They don't own one hotel room. Everything is brick and mortar's closing, click and order is growing. And so Neora allows us to participate in that arena. We literally take e-commerce, the relationships you have, and use social media to share this information to grow a business. And there's packs that you can decide that you want to do if you want to take advantage of this opportunity, which I think our opportunity is the best product we have. I'm going to explain that. Now, a lot of people are like, I can't do one of these businesses. I know there's an investment. Well, our company stepped up to the plate and said, you know what, let's make it $20. $20 you can get started. And guess what? In your first initial month of products, we're going to give you that $20 back towards the product. So we're going to take $20 off your initial product order. So you're literally becoming a customer and being able to take advantage of our entire compensation plan and bonuses and everything we have to offer. Now, if you want an actual kit, not just $20 with a digital kit, where you get, the book, training CDs, all kinds of stuff, no product, you can pay $49.95. But if you want a lot of product to be able to sample out and send it and get it back, you can get one of our packs. It's a one-time investment, $500, $750, or $1,000. The reason why I say our opportunity is the best product we have is because look at the savings. You get $1,000 worth of product pretty much for a little under $500. It's half off. $1,400 for $670. $1,950 for $950. That's over half off. And you're going to get tax benefits. See, when I worked in the restaurant industry, I was a W-2. But when I started doing this business, I was a W-2 and a 1099, and I had tax benefits. Get with a person who invited you on this to find out what suits you best and what would make sense for you. How do we make money? It's so simple. It's not even funny, but it's so easy to do that it's also easy not to do. Here's what you do. You make a list of everyone you know with the person that invited you, because they know how to share this information without selling or recruiting or being weird. And you make a list. If you know at least 100 people, out of 100 people you know, do you think you know 9 people that want to be customers for these products? Of course. Those results, all you got to do is share with them. You have 9 customers. Here's what you're going to get. $140 of free product because you get 3 customers on the way to 9. So once you get 3 customers, you get $140 of your personal product for free. So now you don't have to pay for anything moving forward. That's our number one goal, is to get 3 customers. But once you get 9 customers on the books, you don't have to keep getting 9, just 9 on the books. You make a $150 bonus every single month. And do you know 3 people, restaurants, hotels, hospitality, that could use extra cash? You bring 3 people in the business and help them get 6 customers each. You're making $700 a month every single month coming into your bank account, whether you work or not, when you have that structure in place. And again, you get your free product. This doesn't include your commission. Now look, that's just you and 3 people. How many people do you know that could use some extra cash? You could grow a huge team doing this right here to gain leverage. Oh, and by the way, on your way to 9 customers with 3 brand partners and help them get 6, once you get 2 customers and 2 brand partners, the company just says, we'll just throw in an extra $100 gift card to you. And you can gift that to whoever you want. Now, this is the last product I'm going to show because this is going to launch May 1st. It's our ProLux hair care. Who do you know that's a hairstylist? You want to write their name down because this is a first to the market product. It helps to grow your hair back thicker and stronger, shinier, longer, healthier hair, and it restores natural pigment. I said that correctly. Restores natural pigment. Couples free products, new ways to earn 14 weekly, monthly payments. We have cars, incentives. I've earned it 2 years in a row. I've been to the Bahamas. So become a customer, become a brand partner. It's really that simple. So I'm going to stop sharing my screen. I'm going to bring on the folks that I've invited to share a little bit about their background and their story. So Nicole Verdandi, if you could jump on here real quick, and you can unmute yourself if I don't see it.
I'm unmuted.
Awesome.
Okay. Tim picked me first. Super socially freak out over this kind of stuff. Okay. My name is Nicole Verdandi, and I joined with Nancy Hannon from an Instagram post. I had signed on previously about 3 years ago with Tasha Zoder, Raylan Whitney's upline, and I didn't do anything with it. And then I saw Nancy posting stuff, and I was like, okay, because what I knew is that these products worked. They really worked. What was holding me back? I think for me, it all boils down to being willing to do the growth curve, the learning curve, be willing to not know how much money I'm going to make in a week you know, like, and really this business is forcing me to like look at things that I wasn't even looking at before within myself. And why did I start? Bottom line, I think it's because I wanted the ability to do a business and not have to be nailed to a building. You know, if I wanted to go see my kids in Seattle, I could do that. And then have my son here who's still finishing high school, and, you know, try to be able to kind of do both worlds because I'm a single parent. So yeah, I mean, and where am I at right now? I just started a couple months ago. I've gotten one customer. I've had Facebook, you know, a Facebook party. I'm just doing a lot of learning right now and just having faith. And I think that's the thing about Neora, is that it isn't a get rich quick thing. It's a willingness, you know, but there's people that are starting in this business and they're doing really well in their first couple months. You know what I mean? So anyway, I'm just glad to be here. And again, and I didn't mention my background was in bartending and waitressing. So there you go.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Nicole. Now we're going to go to Randy Inman.
Okay, I'm nervous too. I'm not used to talking on these things, but my background is in marketing. So I've been a marketing manager and professional marketing for a number of years, and now I've just kind of started in real estate as well. I got my start, my upline is Jennifer Elston, but I got my start through one of her brand partners whose name is Dana Finch. And I've been friends with her for a couple of years. And I was extremely hesitant to join. I spoke with her more than a year ago about joining, and I told her no. And then I kept following her on social media, and I kept seeing all of the products because I had used the products. So I knew the products were really good. And then when she had a promotion, I think it was in February or early March, where it was like, you could join for $20 and then get your products for free. I decided to really talk to her about it. I'm like, is this for real? Can I really get my products for free and get the starter kit for $20? And she said, yes. So that's what made me join, but it took me a really long time to come around. And last month was my first month. I had 12 preferred customers and I got one brand partner. So I got the $150 bonus, and then I was able to make back my initial investment and more. So honestly, for me, not trying to make this a full-time income, I just wanted to get my products for free. We hosted one party before the quarantine started. So that was fun, but it was sad because a lot of people canceled last minute because of the quarantine just beginning. And then we also hosted 3 Facebook parties. So all around, I'm happy I joined. I still love the products, and it's been fun reconnecting with people. The person that I ended up signing on as a brand partner was someone I'd worked with almost 10 years ago. And so it's been really fun being able to have her back in my life. So all around, it's been a good choice for me.
Awesome. And you came from the hotel industry, right?
Yes. So I forgot to mention that. Yes. I was a marketing manager at a Hilton property for 3.5 years. So I kind of feel like that has helped a lot because my background in marketing, I'm really used to using social media and video and things like that. And then I'm also used to being able to answer people quickly. Like I used to respond to hotel reviews, good and bad, and you have to be quick. And so this, like when people have questions about things, I'm used to responding to things really quick. So I feel like my background has been really helpful just because I'm very social media savvy and I know my way around with words and things like that.
Awesome. Thanks so much for sharing. Chelsea Youngblood next.
Hello, everyone. How are you guys? So I started in February, on February 27th, actually. I've been a bartender and manager for the last few years. And when everything started with the coronavirus, I started to stay home with my 2 girls. We all are asthmatics, so, you know, we have to definitely try to be careful right now. So, it kind of put a halt in my income. Luckily, I had just started. Kelly Ponce, actually, she's another brand partner. She's the one that brought me on. 2 years ago, she had messaged me talking about this new journey she was on and et cetera, because I honestly wasn't listening. I didn't care. I didn't want to be that person that posted all over social media and that person that constantly was like, oh my God, you should try this. But I kind of am. And guess what? It's because the products are awesome, because they sell themselves. I've had people that I haven't talked to in years message me out of the blue just from things that I put in my stories, things that I posted on a regular basis. Whether you think they're looking or they're not, they're looking. I would say, so my first month I got my product for free in March. I went ahead and got my 3 customers in February as soon as I signed up, because I wanted those free products. And then in March, I kind of dug my heels in and went all in. I made it to Premier Brand Partner, was right below Director, got all my bonuses. I signed 3 new brand partners on. And, it's not something that I was looking for. It kind of found me. And the support system in itself is what really, I was just like, oh my God, this is like such an awesome company. These people are so amazing, and they actually genuinely care about people, and they're God-fearing people. I love that the company is based on Christianity. Jeff Olson, he'll tell you himself, everything that he does, he makes his lists. He thinks about what he's doing. I don't know if you've caught like Neora U or anything like that, but those are some of the things that you definitely have to watch for and think about whenever you're doing this. Because last month I could have made 0 money because we were closed, and luckily I was able to pay my mortgage. I was able to pay my car payment and get groceries for my house, and that was my first full month. And I'm almost there again, except this time I'm going for Director in 3,000. So
Woohoo! Awesome.
woo!
Thanks so much, Chelsea.
Yeah, but honestly, this business is for anybody. Even if it's you don't want to sell the products, or you don't think that you could do it, you can, because it's literally, you can post something and people are like, ooh, what's this? So anywho, so definitely something to try out. The $20 deal is how I got in, and best decision I've ever made.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Chelsea. Awesome
welcome.
story. We're going to close out now with Barbie Morningstar.
Swear to God, you guys, it's my last name. I swear to God, it's not made up. You guys, I live in Rochester, New York. I am a bartender, and as you all know, in the restaurant industry, we have been laid off. Servers are open for takeout delivery. They don't need me right now. So I will tell you guys that this is the second time in the last 6 years that I have been laid off as a bartender, and it's nothing to do with me, right? So what I want to tell you right now is that previously, I've been in Neora for 6 years. Before Neora, I actually jumped in with another company, but I realized that at that time, I was only appealing to one audience. I was appealing to women that wore jewelry, and I was like, wow, the more, like, I went 4.5 years in that business, and I was like, wow, there's got to be something else. So thank goodness, when you put something out into the universe will answer you back, and it will throw stuff in your lap, but it's your responsibility to ask questions and find out some answers. Okay. What happened was I saw a couple of people that I absolutely admired in the jewelry business jump over to this Neora deal. And I'm like, where are you guys going and what are you doing? And they were nice enough to share with me what they were doing. And one of them actually is from California. My mentors are from California, and they sent me a bottle of night cream. Back then, as Tim said, we had 2 products. We had a night cream and a day cream, and that was it. Right. So I had an awful skin issue at the time. I am 50 years old, right? Bartending at 50 years old. I love it. But what happened was I was going to the dermatologist for 20 years. What happened was no topical steroid ointment or antibiotic ointment was even touching the red pus-filled itchy bumps that I actually had on my face. So when I went into the dermatologist November 2013 for the last time, he actually wanted to put me on an oral antibiotic. I refused, and that was my start of using the night cream. Within a little less than 30 days, what that night cream had done for me was absolutely incredible. Skin tone, texture, pore size, what it did for those pus-filled itchy bumps all over my face was incredible that no dermatologist was even able to touch. I was able to share my before and after picture. I jumped into this business as a single mom 2 weeks before Christmas. 2 weeks before Christmas. You know, single moms, you have no business doing anything but dropping money on gifts, right? But I saw the opportunity. I just went crazy, told everyone about it. I showed my before and after picture like a maniac, right? I was almost like ignorance with hair on fire. So what happened was within that first 30 days, I earned my iPad. Guys, that's a big single mom win. Usually all my kids have the latest and greatest technology. From there, 3.5 months into this business, I earned my Lexus. Guys, as a single mom, I was able to eliminate the second highest bill in any family's budget in this business because they put it on the front end of the compensation plan. Seriously, it's not on the back end where you can't earn it. They put it on the front end because it's earnable. I've earned 3 incentive trips with this company, and there is no vacation like a New York vacation. Trust me when I tell you, including the mini bar. Everything is included. It is absolutely spectacular. And Tammy, you know what I'm talking about. But I'm going to tell you guys, when I earned my Lexus, I cried. And I was able to give my Mazda to my son who drove it all around Penn State because his sophomore year, he took it back to Penn State with him. He banged it all up. I paid more money in parking tickets. But I was able to hold down my residence here with his brother here. I paid rent, utilities, hold down my whole deal here and his at Penn State. Now, if you don't have a kid or have a friend that has a kid or you know expenses in college are not small, they're big. I was able to hold on his stuff, my stuff, and I would never be able to do it without this opportunity. And I'm going to tell you guys right now that yes, we have incredible products, but I'm going to tell you the best product, hands down, is the opportunity. And you're here for a reason. Definitely get back with the person that invited you because this is really, there's an incredible opportunity attached to these products and you really need to get your questions answered. Tim, thank you so much.
Awesome. Thanks so much, all of you. And thank you again for all of you coming on as guests. We are hospitality people and we are doing this to throw out a line to help as many people as we can that came from the industry that we love so much. So if it's not you and you know someone, you can ask me for the recording of this. We'll share it with you and we'll get this out to as many people as possible. You guys have an awesome day and hopefully we'll see you as you start your New York journey. Take care.
Thank you, Tim.